Yeah, indeed. A good battle for the lead we've got here between Gavra and BostonRow. And, you know, as I mentioned earlier, the Porsche with the perfect weight distribution can be really balanced through the corners, especially on the long ones down or up the hill. But going into the braking zones here, it also, because it's got quite a light front end, unlike the Aston Martin can slow down better in the corners. But then again, it takes longer for the Aston Martin to accelerate. I think the Porsche is the all-round better car here in this one. As this track does not have many long straights, and therefore the Porsche can use that to its advantage. Gavra wanting to make the most of having a higher points advantage in this race over his rival Faster A14, who currently right now is in 12th place.
Just picking up, by the way, a few moments ago, we just had an overtake between the two drivers of Gavra and Joe Blacker. The Faster went down the inside, coming towards, I think it's turn 60 over right hand out of corner that he's through right now. You're really noticing right now the pace of actually Harry Butler. It is actually quicker we believe. He's now 9/10 on the second. It's over a second now.
Oh, they've gone off. No, they've gone wide.
Who goes round? There was contact between the front two, hunting him off there and slowing down. And immediately goes Nico. He's immediately let that car off the throttle. He's realised what he's done. This though means Harry Butler leads the race. Boston now down to 5th. I think he's got away with minimal damage, if not none at all there. A lucky escape from him.
Let's see, this one from Buxton up to the podium, also very big surprise.
Indeed, it is a big surprise, but a bit of a clumsy move there is actually, I'm not sure, Boston may have damage here. He's running very wide, he's very slidey all of a sudden. Perhaps there might be dirt on those tyres, so we'll keep an eye on it.
It will be, yes. It'll be the sand sticking to the rubber on those tyres. That's what it'll be.
Boston, not far behind.
BostonRow, he's still on the back of Carter, who is on the back of Buxton, by the way. And off his corner, Nico, he's slowed down dramatically here. He's looked almost 2.5 seconds all of a sudden then. He's actually lost almost 3.5 seconds. He's dropping back massively here all of a sudden. And who's got a penalty, by the way?
Let's see how much we have.
I'll have a look at that at 2 seconds. That'll be track limits then. But 3 cars separated by only a few tenths a second. Augustin's gone off on the way. Someone's hit the wall. Someone's hit the wall.
Buxton.
That's Buxton indeed. Hits the wall. He must be careful here. It's on the outside. That's Red swimming through.
Maybe the pressure got a bit too much. I remember the first time I was in podium position. I was only 1 corner later. So maybe the pressure.
One of my friends is going to be tuning in soon to, well, he's not exactly a friend, but he's going to be watching this soon as well.
Yeah, always fun to have new viewers coming into the race. So, a quick look at the chat, by the way, as I have the team. Not sure anyone has got up, so I'll please see if anyone's got any comments to fill below. Of course, like and subscribe.
I can do the reading of the comments, don't worry, I can do that. I'll do that for you. But I'm the man with the stats and the comments. Anyway, we were discussing earlier. Sorry?
I just want to say to you, feel free to give a like, of course, to Gavra Academy that's also running at this time. It's called around a Brands Hatch right now. I believe it's in the, looks like it's the old Genettas, if I'm not mistaken, the GT5s. I'm not mistaken there. So, and something we do want to have a look at that. GT3, so we'll have a look at that later on. Carson, who's gone off again, by the way? Carson gets past up to 5th position, by the way. BostonRow, this catch up Carter here, and of course, a bit of gap left in top 2.
Yeah, it's all gone bad for Buxton. They're in really good positions. Buxton, of course, come out of 4th position. It's all been mixed up. Let's see, faster.
Gavra in as well.
Joe Black. At the moment, also Buxton is back a bit of Gavra. I think he made another mistake.
Now, we believe that Gavra has hit the wall in this, because he's got a huge amount of damage. He's in the pillar for a long time.
Let's bring it up, bring it up. Hoofharty's gone off. Hoofharty's gone off. He's trying to catch up with Carsten. He's gone off, and is he going to hit the wall here? No, he just keeps it out. Put his foot straight on the brakes. Hoofharty, no. Oh, can he get it going? No, he's waiting for other cars to go past, and he's got to. There we go. He can go now. He can go now as he let his teammate go by, a Buxton boy in the other Ginetta. So the two Ginettas now. The Ginettas of what's in those Ginettas? Let me just bring up the name.
Ginetta. Call it Ginetta for a while, but faster on the back of Joe.
It's the Norfolk Kent Chance Racing, by the way. That's the name of it.
Yeah, there you go. Yes, we've got Boston here, catching up to the other Aston Martin of course of Harderland, but still up front. It is Harry Butter leading by 3 seconds. Well, just under now 3 seconds, about 3 seconds right now. We're on lap 7 here right now. The track temperature below rate rising up a little bit. It's now 96 Fahrenheit now, so it is dropping a little bit now. So temperature down to 67 Fahrenheit ambient temperature. The track is heating up a little bit there. We'll have to see if that makes any mistakes. And what's doing the race, it might make the tyre set a little bit more.
Yeah, and a win here, talking of Harry Butter, a win here for Harry Butter would be absolutely massive for him, because in the first race he only finished 4th in Dubai, Le Mans and Silverstone. He didn't actually finish, well, he didn't even start Le Mans, he didn't turn up to that one. And in Long Beach he finished 4th again, as Hoofharty has spun it again in the Norfolk Kent Chance Ginetta from 8th place. His race is going from bad to even worse, and he's going to lose another few positions here as he's got the 2 Ford Mustangs and faster A1 the championship leader gets past as well. But yeah, Harry Butter, so a good win here will elevate him well up high in the championship. And also, gentlemen, regarding earlier as to what happened, as one of the Ford Mustangs goes past the Ford Mustang off Adulator, he's lost out to his teammate and faster A14, so he's backed off.
Well, indeed, Faster having a bit of a look here. The BMW still didn't come back.
Oh, Adulator spun it. Adulator spun it.
Same. Yeah, that is easy to do that. On second close and off down the corner. Easy to unsettle that car, by the way. 3/10 by the way, between Boston and Ricardo here, so they're still not giving up. They're right up each other's chuffs here as they come towards lap number 8 here today. The round called good old Sonoma Raceway, and it is very much closing here for 3rd and 4th as Boston really starting to look at the press run now. And it'll be only a few laps of time, or even a few corners before we might see the first glimpses of Boston trying to get past that other Aston Martin.
And also, at the same time, Boston goes like a really good battle. Keeping an eye on now on Boston and Ricardo.
Yeah, Boston is catching up now, only just shy of half a second. But of course, this is where Boston seems to catch all his time up. He seems to have a bit more of a better setup here than number 45. Really trying to put the pressure on the lean bits, the upper I say. 110, we believe that. So confirm it. There it is, 110. Indeed it is, but of course, Boston is catching up here. The 45 is starting to put the pressure on here. Now,
yeah, Boston absolutely flying.
It's very difficult to overtake, by the way. From previous experience, it is tricky to make that all decisive move unless you're really committed, of course. The best place to make a move in the chicane. Here they come through, so a good place to make a move into the last corner as well. However, it's a little bit trickier than normal. We're running these shorter layouts, meaning you've really got to make a decisive move if you're going to make the move there.
Yeah, indeed, and gentlemen, as we mentioned earlier, are we going to Laguna Seca later on this season? I'm afraid we are not going to Laguna Seca, but there are a couple of American rounds left. Of course, we've got Sonoma here. Next week we're at Road America. Yeah, we've got Watkins Glen as the penultimate round, round 15, and the season finale at the Circuit of the Americas in Texas, which is good. It's actually a good circuit, that one. Although it is only the national circuit, so that's just a short circuit of Circuit of the Americas. But still, very good racing can be held there. I've raced around there in IndyCar, as I've done here, and oh my, it's, well, pretty fun at Circuit of Americas, I'll tell you that.
By the way, update by the way, and I have just been noticing this in the last few laps, that Nico's got that gap down to 1.2 now, so the Porsche now starting to put the pressure on to the other Aston Martin. So
here he goes.
Paul's coming back in this race now. He is going to close up as we keep an eye on the battle for fourth, and of course Faster and Joe as well, actually, who are battling here as well. So a few battles going on throughout this motor race. Motor race still in the motor race, so he seems to be well and truly out of his motor race.
Oh, there's a spin.
Yeah, we have got some bit. Joe Black. Joe Black in the Ford Mustang has gone off. So the team, the Iron Pig team, that they are the American team, they're not going to be best pleased with that. One team though that could be very pleased at the end of this race is of course the team Durex Porsche Cayman team, who Nick Azava is driving for, because they are leading the Constructors' Championship going into this race only by 1 point. There's actually a very close Constructors' title battle at the moment. There's only 18 points between the top 5 teams, so it's still all to play for, and I reckon this battle's going to go on throughout the season. But Nick Azava not only fighting for himself in the Drivers' Championship, but yes, also for the team here in the Constructors' Championship, with his nearest rival Faster A14 down in 8th place and trying to make a comeback through the field, which he's doing quite well so far, and he's not too far off Buxton Boy in 7th. So I'm sure Nico's going to be getting fed this information by his team through the radio. Currently in 2nd place, just 1 second now behind Hairy Buddha. He is going to really try his best to get past. Oh, Buxton Boy's gone off. Buxton Boy's gone off in the Ginetta, and that allows Faster A14 to gain yet another place, and also he's lost another place to his teammate Oof Hearted. So Faster A14 there in the BMW that you see on your screen is now up into 7th place and is 17 seconds off Gavra.
Lap number 10 here in Sonoma, and leading the race better from Nico. Then it of course is then Boston. Then we've got Carlston, Gav, Faster, Poof. Then we've got of course Joe, Solitude, Augusta, Buxton, and Gonorrhea. Buxton into the pit lane, by the way, for damage, unfortunately. But still keeping an eye out for the battle. What could be brewing between, of course, the lights drivers here in this race. It's going to be interesting to see.
Everything Connor has officially retired because he's staying too long in the pits. He feels like he's coming back, actually.
Joe Black
struggling, perhaps damage.
And I think he's finally let his teammate through now as Joe Black, because he don't want to keep on getting in his way. And both Joe Black and Adulates in the Iron Pig Ford Mustangs are currently running last out of those that are still on track, in 10th and 11th place. And Buxton Boy now in the pits coming out, actually in 12th place, just a bit off slightly the Ford Mustangs. And Goner here, yeah, it does look like he's retiring. He's been in the pits now for over 9 minutes in that Ginetta, the Lime Evo Ginetta I should say, one of my favourite looking cars out of the whole lot. But yeah, that's over for one of the Lime Evos. But a battle at the front, if we can cut to that. I know we've
Boston and Hotspur. I've been noticing this going on.
As well.
Really closed up in the last few corners. He is piling on that pressure now, and this is where we'll find out who is the bigger man, who has the bigger balls here. This track is not easy to overtake. I'll give an update, by the way. The leaders are still 1 second without load, so it's very interesting to see now.
Earlier.
Well, we're noticing here, and I've been watching these guys for a few laps, that Boston's very good in the first sector. This middle sector is where, of course, Honk really opens the gap up. This is the last sector, again, that Boston closes up from Ricardo, but I like to call him Honk for no particular reason whatsoever. That's my little way of saying he is.
That's how you know him.
Sorry to interrupt you, Vectro, but we've got a battle for second. Boston's trying for the outside. He comes through the last corner. He's going the long way
battle for
round.
third,
Now he's
battle
trying
for
to get the comeback. The battle for third and fourth right now as they go side by side in the last few corners. But again, just about gets out of Boston, and just again, the track's in the setup rise, and it seems Ricardo's got a little bit of a Ricky car. He's definitely gone for the Ricky side.
Yeah, we've got some great battles on the track here now. I want to tell you, all you viewers who may be watching, you probably don't know, but 4 out of the top 5 in this race so far are the Aston Martin Vantages. and the one car in the top 5 that isn't is on your screen now. Nico Zava's Porsche Cayman GT4, and that Porsche Cayman, as I said, is absolutely brilliant in the corners with a perfect weight distribution. Its handling is brilliant. I mean, the Aston Martin can stop very well, and it is making the corners well, but not all of them. And there you can see Harry Bunner is not stopping very well, and Nico Zava wanting to make full advantage of this, although he is in the tricky S's now, and he's not going to be able to make a move here. He's going to have to wait until the chicane if he's close enough, or even going into the last corner. And meanwhile, we've got BostonRow. Oh, we just saw BostonRow briefly on the screen there, but now we're back at the front. Nico Zava, he's lost a little bit of time here through the S's, and now going into the chicane. Harry Bunner has gone through that absolutely brilliantly, hasn't lost too much time, and Nico Zava putting one wheel onto the sand there, and that is not good at all. So the Porsche's going to have to just try and stay within that 1 second gap, and just, well, really attack for the lead, because he knows, you know, he's well involved in the championship this season. He's one of the favourites to win it because he's been one of the most consistent drivers so far. Now we've got the battle for third place on Hokaka in front of BostonRow. BostonRow was leading the race earlier, looking comfortably, absolutely brilliant in qualifying, and he's hoping to take back what he feels is rightfully his, a race win, or at least a podium position. At the moment, fourth place, of course, he's none of those. He's 13 seconds off the lead, but if he can clear Hokaka here and get his foot down on the gas, he's going to make up lots and lots of time. He's got these fantastic Aston Martins on your screen now. BostonRow really trying to make it all up to his Evo team there, and Hokaka in front is having none of it. We all know how good Hokaka is. How Hokaka can be really fast when he wants to, but he's not had all the results that we know he's capable of. And meanwhile, there on your screen, Faster A14 battling away with Oof Hearted. But here we go again, battle for the lead as we come out that long left-hander down the hill, and we're now well in the middle sector, just coming towards the end of it actually. And the Aston Martin's gone off. The Aston Martin's gone off. Harry Bunner's gone off, and he's now lost the lead. Nico Zava's now in the leads. I said he needs to take the lead soon enough, and he has in the Porsche. The Porsche now leads the race. The Team Durex car with his teammate down in sixth. He's going to try and make the absolute most of it there for the Porsche Cayman team. And now, can Nico Zava pull out a big gap before his pit stop is due to arrive? We don't know the pit window yet of that Porsche, but what we do know is that's got plenty of fuel on board. And Harry Bunner now, if he can get fed the information, he's going to really have to dig deep to keep on that Porsche's tail and keep the battle going, as Hokaka and BostonRow also keep on their battle for third place.
Yeah, Dean tried very, very hard here as it comes down towards the last corner. But again, like I said, going back to Harry Bunner and Nico, it's a great opportunity it was for Nico. He took the opportunity and seized the opportunity, of course. But now we look between third and fourth positions. They are nose to tail again. Don't forget though, Harry Bunner can still come back into this race. But of course, Boston really closing up again. He is not giving up here. But again, he's sitting only a few turns behind, and he just cannot make that opportunity. It's just disastrous for him, as Harry Bunner really closing up there all of a sudden.
He is, yes.
Struggles in this first sector, but again, it's this second sector where, of course, Nico pulls all the time. Of course, a lot more downforce, of course, whereas the last sector again, that's Harry closes back up. That is a crucial fact between those drivers. Again, low, third and fourth battling right now. Your official rundown over on lap number 14. Nico, Harry, Okada, Boston, Carlston, Gav, Hoof, Faster. Then we got to the leaders. Hoof has just gone off the road.
He's destroyed his car.
Yes, he has hit the wall somewhere there. I was just going to through there. As well as Augusta, Buxton, and Gonorrhea out of these motorways.
Yeah. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I will. Sorry.
Actually,
Buxton's gone off again.
He's went from third position all the way in last. He's really come from third position. By the way, Nico Zava still a 1 second gap.
He's slow. Still Boston and Okada still battling. They're only a few tenths apart. But again, this is just going on and on. Now,
whoa, Boston nearly runs to the back of him.
If I was Boston right now, I'd decide very right now if he wants to try this undercut strategy, see if he can make anything work right now. Because, well, he's not going to get past on circuit right now. Then he's really forceful, but of course, we know how good these drivers are. The Aston Martin boys, they will not give in any pressure right now. Again, everybody's closing up a little bit now. 9 tenths, he's just gone under his second again, but of course, now we come to a little area where the gap opens up the middle sector. And
it's a possible move here for BostonRow. He's closed the door on him. He's closed the door on Hokaka. Okaka there, showing how great a driver he is there, and he can hold on for 3rd place, and he's going to be telling Boston Row, you're not getting past. If you want to do it, you're going to have to try it in the pit stops to take advantage. Oh, so Okaka's not off the road, and Okaka's spun his Aston Martin. Off spin, that's right. Wow, so Boston Row applied the pressure.
Boston was hitting, I think, in the top 10.
Boston.
No, I don't think he did.
A love tap there.
No, I didn't see any contact on my screen. I saw no contact whatsoever. I don't think there was any.